All right, good evening and welcome to the November 11th edition of Late Night Sauce. My name's Mario. I have Noah here as my co-host, Noah. And tonight, I think we have a very special guest, Noah. I know you're not very familiar with one of my favorite customers here at the Safe House and Trap. But
live from East Greenwich.
I think we're technically Warwick, Chloe.
Warwick.
I'm not sure.
Postal code.
It's okay. Yeah,
there's a line somewhere.
You call 911, Warwick shows up. I don't know why, because everybody says East Greenwich, and then North Kingstown's in the back parking lot. I don't know.
And then no one shows up.
Exactly. But we have Chloe St. Germain here.
What's up?
Welcome to the show, Chloe.
I'm too excited to be here.
Are you really excited to be here?
No, I really am.
Is this your first podcast you ever been on?
Ever. It's,
you know,
honestly,
I feel like we are probably the stepping stone of podcasts for guests. I think once they come on to our podcast, they lead up to better podcasts after us.
I hope so.
Watch out, world.
I don't know how I feel about being a stepping stone.
I want people to do better after being on the podcast.
Really?
I do.
I mean, I do too, but at the same time, I don't want to be.
I hope we've impacted them in some way. You think they're
gonna forget about us?
I hope not.
You think when they go on the bigger podcasts, they get questioned, "Hey, what was the first podcast you're on?" They're gonna say Late Night Sauce.
I hope they remember.
They're not gonna remember.
Maybe they'll shout out. I mean, the name is cool enough. I feel like you could make it.
You know, we came up with this idea called Late Night Sauce about 4 years ago. And
it's about wing sauces, though, right?
No, it wasn't a wing. No, we're gonna call the wing restaurant Late Night Sauce.
No, I thought
the pasta restaurant.
No, I thought we came up with it because Late Night Sauce was gonna be you were gonna have specialty sauces for the 2 or 3 specialty sauces only available late night. That was part. That was like hand in hand with the podcast. Like when we started the podcast,
yeah, and then we never offered sauces with us.
Never
podcast.
Sauces were never delivered. And can I just say, I did not listen to it before. I have now listened. Was so scared it was about food.
Really?
I was so scared. I cannot cook.
I think the sauce part is sauce means like convo or.
It doesn't.
Well, then I was like, it's like late night sauced.
Yeah, not sauced.
We're not drunk.
No. But then I was like,
not yet.
Well, then I was scared, and then I listened, and then I understood. And
Do you think that's why we're not getting as many followers as we hoped? It's because they think it's a food podcast?
I don't think so.
They're like, where's the recipe?
Yeah, I was letting people
it's
down.
At the very, very
we're not getting the likes we thought. People just think they're going to learn how to make tomato sauce.
Maybe.
Where's the Sunday sauce at?
Should we go over it?
I mean, we could start doing podcasts about tomato sauce. I really don't want to.
I mean, like one day down the line, we're gonna have the sauce episode.
But like, hear me out. Interview some grandmas who's got the best Sunday sauce off.
I believe
from the late night sauce.
I believe the Nona's. I don't know.
I don't know. I know a few.
I don't think I stay up this late to do a podcast.
Cook sauce.
Yeah, like grandmas get up early to make sauce.
I don't think they have to cook the sauce during the podcast. I feel like we just have to talk about cooking sauce.
No, I gotta reheat it.
I just feel like it's a lifestyle. Like I really feel like they go to bed early and get up. They go to bed early and get up early. This is part of their mantra. I don't think they're gonna stay up late. They're not like Bill and Candy who sleep all day so they can party all night. You know what I mean? We have this older couple, the nicest people on the planet. They used to sleep in the afternoon so they can hang out at the Trap and listen to musicians. God. And they would dance. They're the only two dancing up a storm, and they would just. Oh yeah. They're such good people. It's all about having a good time. They're just good people.
Honestly.
So I don't think the grandmas making sauce do that kind of thing where they're gonna sleep all day so they can be on the podcast. I could be wrong. There might be a grandmother out there.
To life,
my grandmother sure hell wouldn't. I'll tell you that. They're both dead, but neither one of them would do it. I don't think my mom would do it either.
Oh jeez.
Both of mine are very much alive and both very unhinged.
Well, anyway, it's not a food podcast. It's a restaurant bar scene
podcast.
Maybe I should have specified this before I invited you on the podcast.
I thought this was going to be like a Gordon Ramsay scenario.
No, first of all, I'm not a big fan of Gordon Ramsay.
Whoa, man.
Nothing against the man.
What do you mean?
I really don't. First of all, I like how he talks to people, like when he's upset with them. Like
he gets a British accent.
That British accent does it, man. He's legit. He's like the James Bond of chefs. But I'm not a fan of chefs that do that sort of thing, and I don't know why. It bothers me. Even that other guy that does a bar rescue, that Tapper guy,
John Tapper, Tapman.
Even when he gives a compliment, it sounds rude out of him.
Yeah,
and it's nothing against the man. It's just like, I don't know, maybe being in the business so long, I just don't like that kind of critique from someone who's maybe known you for like 30 seconds, critiquing you without knowing more about you. Now, I get the whole restaurants all across the country and bars are different.
Yeah.
I feel like Rhode Island restaurants are
here forever.
they kind of, there's a formula in Rhode Island. There's two sets of formulas in Rhode Island, I think, as far as restaurants going. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chloe.
All right.
This is what this is about, is your perspective.
I won't lie.
This is about your perspective of bars and restaurants.
Okay.
In Rhode Island, you have the chains, the corporate, whether it's low-end corporate or high. I know, but I'm not.
I know, we're going on.
Can I finish this, please?
You can. Oh, my bad.
Do you want me to stop talking?
I didn't realize you
want to take over?
be like,
you know my thoughts in my head.
I
don't think you do.
I feel like I might.
You might know something.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's the corporate Rhode Island restaurants, whether they're low end or high end, like fancy, whatever, and then you got the mom and pop small business ones, and everybody knows small business restaurants and bars in Rhode Island are run a certain way because it's the customers that make the place and the staff that makes the place. It's not necessarily the food or the drinks.
On it, yeah, no, straight up. I mean, I grew up in Cumberland,
okay,
and like I grew up going to Cumberland House of Pizza, and like same staff. Some of them are still there, and like
it's like your second home, right?
Exactly. Like I walk in, like I remember you when, and I'm like, oh my god.
But that's what Rhode Islanders want. They want to be recognized. They want to be heard.
Yeah.
They want to be loved, Noah.
They
want sex. That's what they want. They want sex.
Do you think it's hard for a newcomer though? Like everybody knows, and then everybody just like record scratch. But I feel like
a lot of times I feel like a lot of newcomers embrace the Rhode Island mentality of small restaurants. Like they feel like they're part of like the group or the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, some of them belong and some of them don't.
Yeah.
But I feel like a guy like John Tapper or Gordon Ramsay or whatever other show. I stopped watching those shows a while ago. They go in these places and obviously they got to point out the stuff that's really wrong. And 99% of the time they're 100% accurate. That the stuff that's wrong is really wrong.
Does it make you cringe when you watch that show?
Sometimes.
Like, is it just like, you idiot? Like, you're so, like really...
It upsets me because my dream is to own my own restaurant and bar someday.
Hell yeah.
And I think I'm pretty good at what I do. But I see these idiots that they're not even my level that own a place and I have nothing. You know what I mean? So that's what makes me cringe. I'm like, really? You own $1 million restaurant, you're an idiot, and here I am like busting my hump for minimum wage trying to feed a family. You know, I should have my own place. You know, that's what makes me upset. So I feel like when you get these guys like Gordon Ramsay or Tapman, whatever, and
Tapman,
they're pointing out the obvious. They're pointing out the obvious of all the bad stuff. But I feel like, and I think they came to Rhode Island a couple times. Who's to say
there's like a best bartender though, or like the right way to do it?
Well, I mean, there's not a right way to bartend.
There's a standard.
There's a standard, and there's a, you know,
the pizzazz. You know.
Well, you can't teach pizzazz. That's the thing.
No.
Either you have it or you don't.
You got it, you don't. No, totally.
So let's flip this around. Forget about Hollywood. Let's talk about Rhode Island. You walk into a bar. You and your husband Matt, who is a fine gentleman, I love the guy.
And he's a DJ Ducky.
DJ Ducky, we can shout out to him. Absolutely, we'll shout him out anytime. You guys go into a place you've never been before. You heard it's a new hot spot. You're gonna walk into a place. What's one of the first things when you walk in? What's the first thing you notice about the place?
Vibe.
Okay, and what kind of vibe are you looking for? Is it customers? Is it staff? Is it atmosphere? Is it decor? Is it music? What's the first thing that you look for?
If I'm real, the hostess actually holds the most power, because if she's like she could judge me and I might walk away, or I might want to be like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna eat at this fine establishment, even though I just belong at Applebees, you know.
Here we go. What if it was a snotty Applebee's hostess? Then what would you do?
I'm gonna finesse my way in there.
Well, have you been denied at Applebee's? They don't deny anybody.
Never.
They can't deny anybody. It's corporate.
I feel like that goes against like the whole policy.
Well, are you trying?
I mean, they literally have a iPad that you plug your meal in. So if that rejects you, like, you're out.
Well, let me ask you. So you're saying the hostess is number one, which I 100% agree can be a very big factor.
It's the impression.
I think the first person that walks in the door that you see is your impression, whether it's like the manager, the hostess, the host, owner, whatever it is. That's 100% spot on. So, what would turn you off besides being judged, which can happen? I mean, I think that's. I judge people by the way they interact with me first. So, like, I feel like I can tell everything about a person when I say, "Hey, how are you tonight? What can I get for you?" And in the first 30 seconds, I can tell whether it's going to be a problem or if it's going to be a good night.
Oh, I know your grandpa's name in the first... Like, it's just like, you can see it within, like, the body language. So I guess it's just, like, a more of a... Especially if I'm going into a nice restaurant and I'm already out of my comfort zone. If somebody's about to look me up and down and be like, like, you don't belong here.
So do you go to a lot of places out of your comfort zone?
I belong... at Applebees, yeah.
I don't think that's true. I think you belong in a lot of places. First of all, you belong with us here at the Trap and Safe House.
I mean, always.
But, like, what makes you think you don't belong anywhere else?
No, I'm a messy eater, if I'm being honest. I can get away with it there.
Okay, so we're going to switch gears. Exactly what happens in this messy eating part?
I mean, you don't even want to know. Like, if I'm walking away from a table... expect to see almost like a battlefield, if you will, of whatever I've eaten. And I've been tested for it. Like, my parents literally were like, maybe she has a hand-eye thing. No.
Oh, so you miss your mouth, you mean, kind of a thing? Mm-hmm. Is it with utensils or just your hands?
It's all of it. Like, and it's honestly, I'm just being realist answer. Yeah.
I don't want to get too personal, but you think it's an anxiety thing type of a thing, or it's just a thing?
Oh, no. It's just like, yeah.
It happens everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, like, I'm like, everybody's okay with this.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's a thing, it's a thing, but
I'm not going to, I mean, obviously, I try to clean it before somebody comes over. Like, I'm not going to have them deal with it. Like, I'm not going to leave, I mean, it looks like a 5-year-old went out to eat with you, yeah. Don't even get me started with the movies if I get popcorn.
Oh, I mean, I'm assuming if it's at a restaurant, the popcorn's everywhere. The movie.
Yeah, and then I'll find out the restaurant. Oh no! If I'm a little nervous, hands are shaking. Gelato everywhere.
Do you ever go to a bar that serves popcorn?
99.
You've gone there?
Hell yeah! Gold Fever wings all day.
How does the?
That's my establishment.
How's the popcorn situation? Is it on the floor?
Definitely.
What about the peanuts at Pizzeria Uno?
Uno? That's a Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Uno used to have peanuts back in the day.
Uno did the peanut thing?
They did. I don't know if they still do what they used to.
I don't know.
Uno Chicago Bar and Grill?
Uno Chicago Bar and Grill used to have peanuts back in the day.
I like how you know all the full names for all these restaurants.
And any infomercial you've ever seen from 2000 to 2005. Like, for some reason.
Really? Infomercials, huh? Mm-hmm. That's a fun fact about Chloe. She likes infomercials for a 5-year span.
Good play.
And if you ever need to know about the slop chop, just...
The what?
ShamWow.
ShamWow. Wow. Jeez, that's old right there. Wait a minute. In 2004...
Maybe it was 09.
I'm trying to do the math in my head.
09, 07.
It doesn't matter.
ShamWow. That was innovative technology, and that guy definitely got arrested, I think.
The ShamWow guy got arrested? Mm-hmm. I thought he died.
No, Billy. That was Billy.
2006.
That was OxyClean.
OxyClean guy died.
We never forget.
Billy Mays.
Yes, Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
I like that guy, too.
ShamWow came out in 2006.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Weren't you like 5 years old in 2006?
Exactly.
Yeah, it was on the TV.
Exactly. I was imprinted. That's my whole life story. Started with the ShamWow infomercial. Here I am.
It's like fucking Flex Seal, man. Like I'm
Flex
not.
Oh, Flex Seal. Yeah.
You got a problem? Flex Seal.
Yo, when he like put that screen door on the bottom of his boat and he fucking Flex Sealed the screen, dude, that was crazy.
The fish tank that broke. Flex Seal. I have a fish that I love dearly.
What would be a good infomercial with alcohol in it?
Oh God.
Well, like an alcoholic product. What would be a good? What would you think that would be?
No. You just have to pretend that a simple everyday thing is a major inconvenience. So it's like you just have to be like, oh, my problems are weighing on me. Like I just want to let them out and just feel good and just let the day away.
If we made an infomercial with Kettle One Vodka, you think they would sponsor us?
Oh God, no.
We've been asking Kettle One Vodka, the unofficial sponsor of Late Night Sauce, to sponsor this podcast. It's been almost 3 years now.
I mean, it'd be
they are not getting back to us. They are not getting back to us.
Did you add them?
We mentioned them all. We mentioned them all. They don't. I don't think the Dutch people like
them
us.
in like the.
I've tagged Kettle One USA. Yes.
I don't know. I'm checking. Are we doing USA? We need Kettle One Canada.
You check who I tagged because you yelled at me when I tagged Hashtag bikini bitches.
Listen, new technology.
Hashtagging and tags are not the same thing, Mario.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? When you tag somebody, it's like when you post the thing and then I like send you through and you like send it to a bunch of fucking
I hit
people.
Kettle One.
Yeah. A hashtag is something you put that is like something that like
Pushes
people
it
can like
forward.
look at it.
I hashtag Kettle One as
So
well.
if someone wants to
So I tag and hashtag them. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's what gets you like someone looking up a Kettle One recipe. They land on your podcast. Oops.
Yeah, they're not doing that because we're not getting the views.
They just might after today.
I
You
hope
better
so.
hashtag.
I hope so.
You gotta learn the
I'm
business.
gonna give you my phone to hashtag the people for me because I'm clearly doing it wrong.
No, I already have a full-time job. That is another full-time
And I already
job.
have a problem. I'm getting a lot of prostitutes following the page, and I don't know who's real, who's fake.
Are they real?
I don't know. Noah has to tell me.
Something worse than
Noah, are they real?
You know?
Are they real? I know.
He's like, you're talking to a bot. Stop talking to this person.
Come on, he's been talking to Sheila for 86 weeks now.
He's like, yeah. What was the last one you were talking to a Sebastian Maniscalco fan page?
Who I know it wasn't him directly, but it was his fan page.
Yeah, I know, but like I don't know why you're
just at
telling
his
him
show.
about like your most recent experience at his show. Like
I was just
like,
there.
Who is this guy? Who are you telling?
Who's Sebastian?
It was a fan page.
He's the comedian, but he wasn't like talking
obviously
to
he's
the
hired.
comedian.
He's
It was a
hired
fan
by.
page.
He's hired by Sebastian.
No,
so I'm assuming
you don't have to be hired by the person to make a fan page.
I'm
That's just
assuming
a random guy.
No, that's like an actually not even connected.
Yeah, that's
okay. I'm having the same problem on TikTok right now with a couple of porn stars. And I'm getting nervous. Porn
star problem.
No, I'm getting nervous because I was following them because they have like regular videos and stuff, but now like they're following me back, and it's like they're asking me all these weird
like,
questions.
you up?
Yeah, and
You up?
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, where you from? Oh, I love that. I'm like, yes, I am married. Oh, do you still want to follow my page? I'm like, sure, I guess.
It's like, oh no,
and then
also
for
need
$50 a month,
$5,000.
yeah, $50 a month, you can do this. We can be intimate. I'm like, I don't want to be intimate with you. I just. I kind of thought by them following me back, they would repost the videos and we get more followers that way. And
you thought they really were in it?
Yeah.
Nobody's following
doing
a
it for
porn
free.
star to hear some random guy's podcast.
I'm not seeing the podcast,
Just
but even the
saying.
videos.
But what about the bread episode?
The videos and the drinks.
Ciabatta, best bread.
That's crazy.
Your favorite bread, ciabatta?
A crazy take.
Ciabatta.
That's a crazy ciabatta. That's wild.
Hands down.
That's your
You
favorite
can
bread,
toast
ciabatta?
it. You can
toast any bread.
I will
Dude, that's
eat
like
it
the whole point.
in pure loaf. It's so airy. Come on.
I feel like
What are you, a
ciabatta's not even
baguette?
up there.
What are you,
Like,
baguette guy?
no. You said
An
you
Italian?
heard.
An
you
Italian?
You said you heard the bread episode. You should know what breads I was working with.
It's
here,
Hawaiian
dude.
rolls.
All right,
I actually forgot what your favorite bread is.
My favorite
on
bread.
the podcast.
My favorite bread. It was top. We were going top 3 breads. Top 3 breads were I enjoyed the sliced Sicilian, specifically from Borelli's.
Say that 6 times in a row.
Sliced Sicilian, sliced Sicilian, sliced Sicilian, sliced Sicilian, sliced Sicilian, sliced Sicilian, sliced Sicilian.
All right, wait. What was your favorite?
And that's 5 boxes in. You just did that.
Borelli's sliced Sicilian bread.
He did it, folks.
Which I'm on there. Hit me.
Hell
Bang.
yeah.
But
Noah, is the bread there floury still?
Do they got a lot of flour?
It's on the outside of the bread.
It's got a bit of flour on the outside of the bread, but I wouldn't say it's too much.
Do you like that stuff? Because that bothers me.
It doesn't really bother me.
You ever been to
here or
Khaleesi
there.
Bakery?
Please, because of stuff.
Fucking
I'm more of a Bono's Bakery, Hartford Avenue.
Is that what? Oh, there's a place in Woonsocket.
I don't know.
They
what
open
size
at
it is.
4 a.m.
It's too far.
They're definitely closed after COVID.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, man.
totally shut down.
What was this? So top 3, in no particular order, because sliced Sicilian was definitely not number 1.
And like a wrap doesn't count.
No, wrap's
wrap is not bread.
That's
Wrap's a
not
tortilla.
bread.
It's a lie, is what it is.
I believe I put just sourdough as a generality, like any sourdough. I'm
No,
kind of about.
yeah, that's a vibe.
I
That's
know,
a vibe.
I know. And
Do
then,
you ever judge a restaurant by the bread they serve for free? When you go to a restaurant?
Yes.
Can you name one of the worst restaurants you've been to that had the worst bread?
like,
I don't want to
worst
put them
bread.
on blast, but I know who.
We're not supposed to-
Because
we're not
it's the
supposed to be
best
doing
pizza.
that.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's not put nobody on blast then. Who has the best bread?
What is the best?
Best
bread?
restaurant bread served to you?
Texas Roadhouse.
Cinnamon
It's the
fucking
butter.
butter,
It's the butter.
every time.
It's the butter that makes it. The
It's
rolls
the
are
butter.
whatever.
We're
Or
talking
it's
about the rolls.
brown
Yeah.
sugar butter.
Brown
And they're
sugar-
hot.
Oh,
They
the
come out,
cinnamon
if they
apple
are not
butter.
coming out warm, already. You're docked.
Cold bread.
I can't take my wife to Texas Roadhouse. She has a nut allergy because they have peanuts everywhere, so I can't go to Texas Roadhouse.
No.
We can't. We went there once for 50 feet. We went there once for a drink to meet some people, and she was on fucking edge, man. I'm like,
well, no shit. She's in peanut dust.
Well, she's not gonna die. She's
allergic.
She's itchy. She's not gonna die.
Where's my EpiPen?
So best like bread restaurant. So we're not going with butter, just like actual
bread.
Oh,
not
I have
the
a different one. I have a different one.
Not just the bread. Not
no,
the butter.
go ahead. Reshoot because I have a different one. Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't really have one ready to go. I was thinking still.
Lies.
I would say what? I would say you know, honestly, depending on what one it is, I like the bread here. Like I say,
focaccia?
Yeah. Well, are you still doing the fancy breads?
They mix it up, yeah.
Mix it up with when you get the right fancy bread, like that shit's like top notch for sure.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I do enjoy focaccia sometimes.
I do, yeah.
But like
sometimes
good Italian bread, is
does garlic bread count?
Yeah.
Like if you had to
a lot of restaurants use stale bread for garlic bread.
It's gotta be free bread, right?
Yeah. Well, how else do you make garlic bread?
Premise.
You use fresh bread.
You can just
and never mind. No.
The old school places would take bread that customers didn't eat and put it in a box, like sliced bread.
Sell it for $1 less.
And they would take it and put garlic butter on it and toast it and sell it for $1.50.
Like we actually upcharged, made millions.
They did that. I know a guy that did that.
Crouton City.
And I'll never forget one time that this customer called us out on it and goes, "I want the fresh one. Not that old stale shit that he serves." I'm like, "Wow, he knows the drill."
Ooh,
like,
you're like,
it's an old school Italian thing. That's what they did back then, you know.
I don't really get like bread too often anymore, man. Like, I mean, since
you're not
the
living
cold,
on the edge.
All right,
you go to a lot of places that you have to ask for it, or they ask you if you want it, and just automatically bring it.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Spain's has good bread. I don't know who they use. Spain,
Bertucci's, time after time after time.
They serve bread.
Rolls, hot, fresh, ready to go. If you get it from DoorDash, it's hot in the bag. No matter what.
I feel like those kind of places know what they're doing with bread, though. They specialize in it.
You have to have that down pat. Like your Bertucci's.
I still swear by Bono's Italian bread, Bono's Bakery. I know a lot of restaurants in Cranston.
You're supposed to bring me Bono's Bakery.
Okay,
bread.
You know what? You working tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time are you going into work tomorrow?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
I'm gonna bring you bread.
I'm on my way to work. I'm dropping off bread to you.
Yeah, bring me
or if not, actually, you know what I might do? I might drop it off during the day before you get there, while it's still fresh out of the oven in the morning.
Just to piss you off.
Because you know what?
Too hot to eat.
I gotta get up early tomorrow anyway and get some stuff done. I'm gonna be in that neighborhood.
So there.
But if you wait till 4, you could see Erin, and then you could show her that you're bringing me bread just for shits and giggles.
Why, she doesn't get there till 4?
Well, she's the manager for the night. I just checked. It might throw off the other people.
I mean, I want to make sure that Bono's is open tomorrow too. They might have some weird. They might have some weird like time off.
Can she handle it?
Nah, she definitely.
Hell yeah,
that shit for sure.
Cool.
You want me to look up when they're open tomorrow?
No, they're open tomorrow.
I know, but you were checking.
They might not be, but they're open tomorrow.
They're closed today, apparently.
Well, but I think they're closed every Monday.
Breaking in if not.
7 to 4. Tomorrow.
All right, I'm bringing you some bread. It might not be sliced.
I'll bring you some bread.
Why not?
I'm gonna walk into places. What they have, I'm gonna grab.
I'm pretty sure, like,
I'm pretty sure, like,
if you get like if you were to like get a loaf or some shit, you could just ask them to slice.
Have Calvito's bread yet?
I have. Yeah,
Calvito's got good bread.
Calvito's is good bread.
I went to high school with that guy.
Unimpressed.
That guy Ray.
Unimpressed.
That guy. That guy Ray's a good guy.
A little arm press. Just
bread.
See how you remember we were talking how you can read someone doesn't like that bread.
Nah, it's not that I don't like it. It's just like, you know,
what are they like holding you hostage?
Calvito's has good. Calvito, in my opinion, Calvito's might be number 2 in this. Bono's is number 1. Calvito's is number 2.
Really?
And I'm friends with the owner of Calvito's, and I hope the guy doesn't hate me when he has to listen to the podcast, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
But like I grew up with Ray. We went to high school together. Great family.
This is the one he listens to too.
That'd be great.
He'll be banned from fucking Calvito's.
I'm not gonna ban Calvito's. No, I'm not gonna ban Calvito's.
Oh shit. No, I haven't had Calvito's too often, but like I've had.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna bring you 2 loaves of bread tomorrow. One from Calvito's, one from Bono's.
Am I gonna know which is which?
No.
No.
And you're gonna tell me which one was better.
Blind.
How are you gonna know?
I'm gonna mark it. I will mark it.
You'll mark it.
I will mark it. And I'll know it up here.
An A, B, and then like
A, B, or 1, 2. Yeah.
All right.
You know, we should be doing this live.
We really should.
This is why you need this recorded.
We need the video podcast.
Should have brought the tripod.
It's fine.
So, Chloe, I'm gonna ask you this now. You and Matt are married?
Yes, we are.
How long?
How
long you been together total?
We've been together we got married on our 2-year anniversary, which was June 21st.
Of this year?
Past year? Yeah.
Okay. So you've been married.
I do hair. I don't do math, so I don't know.
Okay. So before you got married, how long were you together?
2 years. Right?
We got married on our 2-year anniversary.
So they were together 2 years, and if their 2-year anniversary,
engaged
which they just
1
got
year.
married
Together,
in June.
dating 1 year,
So we're like
engaged 1 year.
2 plus, like between 2 and 3 right now. Is that accurate? That sounds right.
Okay.
Mathematically.
Oh, no, it was quick. It was quick.
So what's one of the first dining experiences in a restaurant with your husband that really wowed you?
Oh my!
What kind of place?
God.
What kind of
Applebees right
Straight
now.
up. No.
Yeah.
This was the one time your girl did not go to Applebee's.
Nice.
It was, I can 100% Aruba. It was this French restaurant.
In Aruba?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I had never been.
Oh, man,
This
was, we're talking, I mean,
I know you said Arugas for a minute. All right, you know.
Fucking
Aruga! What is it, like the trash bucket or whatever?
No, that's Guy Fieri's place. So the trash can nachos.
No, it's a drink. It comes in a pail.
Oh, I don't know.
Was that Arugas?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't hang out there. I went there a couple times.
Arugas twice. Now it's a swim school.
It was like trash can fluid or something.
Goldfish swim school.
So in Aruba, huh?
Yes.
What was one of the best things about that restaurant?
It was the first time I ever had a fine dining experience in my entire life.
Okay.
The only thing close to that, Wright's Chicken Farm.
Damn.
He took you to Wright's Chicken Farm?
No, that was before him. That was my most fine dining experience.
So what did you like about this fine dining experience in Aruba?
First
of all, I heard Aruba's ridiculous, by the way. Like, fine dining,
dude,
it's fine dining.
It was a fucking vibe.
Legit.
First of all, live music from a beautiful woman singing beautifully. It was inside of trees, completely open concept.
You're in a restaurant.
The lights are moody as hell. They are fuchsia, pink, purple, we got a bottle of wine. I ate a rack of lamb. Okay, if
first time ever.
Out, other than my mom's, because lamb is hard to eat. It's got to be made the right way.
Yep, 100%.
Oh my gosh. I cried. I was like, this was the most amazing experience I've ever had.
Aruba, huh? I've never been, never get to go.
Oh my God, one happy island. Dude, we went there, I think we were dating for 2 months. And he had
2 months? You took you to
2
Aruba?
months? You went to Aruba? My lord.
He was like, I'm going. Do you want to come? I was
hell yeah. I got even more respect for you. I had a lot before. I got a lot more now. Good lord.
Yeah, he's the shit.
I thought I was a pimp.
Right. So I was like,
no, I'm not.
Hey, yo.
Let's fucking go. And it's an island, so we literally had the same taxi driver every day. And I'll never forget this. He told us, it's not hair of the dog there, it's hair of the rat. So he goes, oh, don't let the hair of the rat get in. And we were like, what? He goes, yeah, the hair of the rat. And we were like, the dog? He goes, no, that's not what we say here. And I was like, oh my God, okay. And then immediately after he goes, do you know how to get rid of it? And we were like, what do you mean? He goes, you take a shot of olive oil to coat your stomach. He goes, and if you can keep that down, you can drink the whole night.
That's true. I mean, that's a thing. I don't know how true it works, but that's a thing. I've heard that before.
I totally believe it. But if you can make it through that,
that's an old school thing, though. That's like you do olive oil. Yeah, it's old school. I don't know if it still works nowadays, but that's an old school thing.
No, I remember.
I've never done it because I don't think
I could.
I don't drink to get sick. You know what I mean? So that's not my thing. So it happens.
I just drink for my feelings.
You drink to your feelings, huh?
For my no. I love to party.
So I know you're a tequila girl. So what's your drink of choice besides tequila?
Like an old fashioned.
Really? Mm-hmm. What kind of bourbon?
That's a hard right there.
I'm new, so whatever. I just kind of just ask whoever's making it.
What made you switch to bourbon all of a sudden?
I turned 27, and I just was like, it's time to switch this up. It's time to grow up.
Somebody tell you that?
No, I told myself. And then I went out in Newport and I got an old fashioned. I was like, I fucking love this. And then I just...
It's a regular old fashioned?
Yeah. Yeah.
You should kind of check out some of my flavored old fashions I do here.
I mean, shit.
I'll make them upstairs for you. You don't have to come down here. I got ideas.
I got big plans.
I got a lot of stuff going on.
No, yeah, it was like one of those things. Well, especially with like, you know, so my drunk alter ego is Chloe with a K. That's what we call her. So that's where I was like, oh, like vodka isn't cool. Like she likes tequila, but like old fashioned, she's chilling, classy, not gonna get too crazy. So it's like reliable. Okay. And I can only drink like one.
Yeah, old fashioned's gonna be hard.
It's like it's a sipper. It's like
it's not like tequila. Yeah, it sounds like
it kind of tastes like a spicy library book, you know.
A spicy library book. That's awesome.
With a cherry.
That tracks.
Oh no, is that a Manhattan? Or do old fashions have cherries too?
Old fashions also have cherries.
They
both have them. Yeah, they both have them.
I was like, I feel like I've seen it both ways, but yeah, it just tastes like, you know.
Okay, so we're gonna switch gears a little bit. So
hell yeah.
Before you and Matt met and you were hitting the bar scenes, what were some of the funniest like moves guys would try to make on you in a bar?
Oh my god! I mean,
some of the lamest stuff that guys have like brought to you, like try to bring their game. Some of the worst game you've seen.
So you want to know something actually so funny?
Absolutely.
When I was in that bar scene, I literally just went out to fucking dance. I'm so weird. Nobody really ever.
You say dance?
Yeah,
you're weird. You're weird dancing.
No, I was just like serious about it. So like, I feel like, and I'm also like pretty weird. I'm pretty awkward. Like in real life.
I don't think you are. I think you think you are. I don't think you are.
Well, like with that, it's just like I'm like, like I don't know how to deal with that. So I feel like honestly, I would just. If anything, if someone made something weird, I made a weirder comment back. So I was like, I gotta make them feel better about this before I let them down.
So what was one of the weirdest things that somebody said to you?
The weirdest thing that anybody... Oh my god, like, I don't know. Literally I have lived in Boston, so it was like people would like pretend that they were like photographers.
Oh, that was like the thing. Boston's a whole different game than Rhode Island.
I wasn't 21 here. Okay. So it was like I grew up here, left when I was 18. I came back when I was 26. So it's like...
So in Boston, I think the game in Boston is completely different than the game in Rhode Island. Rhode Island, everybody's like, hey, you know who I am? I'm so-and-so. In Boston, it's just like different kind of game.
You're just under the microscope here, which honestly was weird coming from being like little fish in a big pond to like... And it's like I go out and I I recognize people, and it's just like I'm like, you go to Boston, you're like, oh, you just kind of walk like blinders on, and it's like you don't like even when you see people out, it's just like you wouldn't even know.
100%.
And it's crazy, but that's why it's so nice to be back.
So you rather drink in Rhode Island than you drink in Boston?
Any day,
really,
any fucking day.
You know what I think is strange about Boston is that I mean it's not that it's strange. It's a big city, I get it, and there's some good people there, and there's some bad people there as far as employees, like the restaurant bar employees and stuff. Yeah. And I don't know what it is, and I got called out on this a few times by my wife's cousin's ex-boyfriend. He goes, "How is it everywhere we go, bartenders love you?" And I go, "I have no idea. I'm just that guy. Yeah. I'm just that guy." And I don't want to tell the guy, like, you know, it's not hard, but, like, being a bartender, it's not a language, it's not a mannerism, it's just, like...
It's a kindness.
The biggest pet peeve of a bartender, we're in a busy bar in a busy place, and you're trying to get the guy's attention, or the girl's attention, and you don't know what you're ordering. And you got their attention, but, like, you've been waiting an hour, and then...
It's the etiquette.
It's an etiquette. But I think I have that, like, okay, I know what we're doing. Get over here, buddy. I tell him, and I take care of him.
I just want to know.
And so I told the guy, I go, you know, in Rhode Island, everybody knows me. It's a little different. But, like, in Boston, I don't know what it is. If I have that vibe or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. The green helps. The money helps. Yeah, well, and that's rule number one is, like, I was at Tequila Rain one night for my brother-in-law's birthday. It was his 30th birthday. I wasn't married yet. I'm at Tequila Rain in Boston.
I don't even think that's open.
Is that even open anymore?
No.
That's a good spot. I like that place.
I know. I was like, I don't even know.
It's his 30th birthday.
It might be though.
We had taken a limo up there for his birthday. This now we had food. Anyway. Long story short, we're hanging at the bar. I'm in the corner of the bar, and the place it must be like 10,000 people.
It's going to be a sardine can.
Big time, right?
It's the weekend.
But the bartender like came over. I'm like, I get this. I end up giving him like an $80 tip on 20. I'm like, here, keep that for you, buddy. Just don't forget me. I go, right? So nobody knows I did this. So now, like, we lost each other. Everybody keeps coming back. I'm hanging, like, I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, like, my girlfriend, we're married at the time. My girlfriend's cousin's boyfriend.
Yes. Twice removed.
No, he's like he's from Mass, I guess, and he's like a fireman up there. And we're talking this and that, and he's like, "You go, hey, it's his birthday. Should we get some shots?" And then he's like, "Yeah, we gotta do some shots for his birthday." Yeah. So I call him. I go, "Hey, can we get we get 17 kamikaze shots? We got 17 of us."
Kamikazes.
So he goes,
"It was a night."
Well, I want to make it easy for the guy. You know what I mean? So I get 17 kamikaze shots. Yeah, no problem, right? So he just looks at me. How do you come to you so quick? I go, I don't know. I had a few drinks. I duked him. I don't know. So next thing you know, he comes over and goes, hey, shots are on me. He goes, what's going on right here? I go,
what are you doing?
I just saw the shots.
Magic.
Yeah. Oh, the kid was great. So then, like, obviously the kid gives us free shots. I got another 100 on the bar because it would have cost me 200 shots.
Which?
And the guy was like, how do you do this everywhere we go? A year later, we're in the north end of Boston for the feast.
Yep. Oh, God, the feast.
And same thing was we're in this feast in the north end of Boston, and this bartender is like working, and I guess the owner of the establishment comes to Rhode Island and knew the place where I worked and was familiar with my boss, but didn't really know him. And we just started chatting this and that. And next thing you know, we get the bill. He's like, dude, like the bill's like $70. We had like $5,000 worth of drinks. I'm like, no, it's not that. We didn't spend 5,000 drinks.
No, yeah.
I go, the guy just hooked. He's like, how do you make this happen? I go, I didn't make nothing happen. Dude, I'm just being nice.
Well, it's your intention. I feel like, and that people totally see that, and especially there, you probably, even though you don't remember, you probably gave him the fucking time of day.
I just like drinking in Boston for some reason. They like me up there, and I mean they love me in Rhode Island. Apparently,
it's drinking city, you know.
You know what? Everybody loves me drinking in Rhode Island. I don't know why.
No, but it's like that's what like you just like have to, you know, like I feel like there especially it's nothing compared to like New York or anything, but it is
New
really
York.
fast.
I like my element in New York. They don't know me in New York. I don't want to go to New York.
Well, that's what's kind of nice, and
they're like, intimidating.
It's a little bit where it's like okay, I feel like it's like a good stepping stone between like Rhode Island to like if you were to do.
Honest to God, I had a girl upstairs at the Trap one night. She was hanging out with some regulars of ours. I don't know if she was that cousin or the girlfriend of that cousin, whatever. She was from New York City. She ordered a round of shots. She goes, I really hate to bother you. I'm like, yeah. She was like, I need like 12 shots. I'm like, what do you want?
Sorry, I just need 12.
And she goes,
for myself.
No, she goes, I need 12 shots. I'm like, yeah. I go, what do you want? She goes, give me 12 green teas. I'm like, yeah, no problem. I make them this and that. She goes, like, I give it to her. She comes back and pays the tab. She goes, can I say something to you? I'm like, oh my God. She goes, you're like the nicest bartender I met in my life. I'm from New York City, and they're all fucking assholes. I'm like, well, you know, I don't want to be an asshole, but like, you're kind of easy to wait on. You ordered 12 shots. They're all the same.
No,
you paid me for them, and you're hanging out with my friends. So yeah, I mean, whatever. I guess.
But the other thing is too, like, okay, so you didn't know anybody in New York. You go to New York, you're gonna get fucking blasted. You're gonna be a person, or I don't know. Like, I feel like that's the mentality where it's like, yeah, they're gonna hate everybody and be like. You know, and it's unless you take that extra second, because it's like, it's that just extra, like, how you doing today? You might not even have realized you said it, but like,
maybe.
Nobody fucking does that, because everybody is just like, like.
I don't know, I've only drank in New York a couple times. It's not really my scene.
Oh my God.
They love me in the Bronx, though. I was in the Bronx one time after a Yankee game.
Bronx?
I was in the Bronx after a Yankee game. And I don't even know the name of the place, but for some reason I caught a corner spot at the bar and we were drinking.
Oh, you secure that corner spot, you're the MVP.
Those bartenders loved us that night, and I think I had a shot at hanging out in the Bronx with this girl late night. I think she wanted me too, but it might have been the money talking. I'm not gonna lie.
Might have been the money. That green.
We all know I'm not a sexy man. The girl did not want me, you know.
But you had that corner spot.
I had the corner spot. I had that thing going and. Yeah.
Suddenly?
The last time I drank in New York was in the Bronx that time. Good Lord, I was scared too.
No, yeah. But, I mean, my husband and I, we go to like a bunch of shows up there and stuff, and it's like we've been to like a few clubs. I love Brooklyn. Brooklyn's great.
I've never been to Brooklyn. I always want to go to Brooklyn.
One of my best friends, he lives there, and it's like I never saw it during the day until recently.
Really?
Cooler during the day, even better. Recommended at night, 20 times better.
A lot of Italian people, huh?
Yeah, honestly, it's
How do you feel about Saint Germain in Brooklyn? That's what I want to know.
Okay, like...
Are there any French people in Brooklyn?
I'm just a French-Canadian gal. Just like, that's all. And so many Saint Germains have caused a ruckus.
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, Rhode Island?
No, I'm talking about Saint Germain in Brooklyn. Caused ruckus?
No, wait, what happened to Saint Germain in Brooklyn?
I'm asking you. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I gotta go ask my uncle.
Oh, boy.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't... My family all lives in, like, Maine. And, like, Rhode Island. That's it. But no, yeah, I've had that happen before, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, just take it easy. It's not me. I can promise.
Gotcha.
And if it's my dad, yeah, no, it probably wasn't.
So let's change gears a little bit. So we talked about, obviously you love Applebees. You mentioned that numerous times.
Applebees
is, you know what? I don't get to have Applebees that often.
Why?
And it's
treat yourself.
I don't treat myself. That's my problem.
Yeah. Because your kids like Chili's.
Me and my kids have not been to Chili's in months. I got Angelo on a fucking Wendy's kick. My son Angelo on a Wendy's kick every Thursday night.
I feel that.
So I can't change the routine. It's a nightmare.
I freaking love fast food.
Really?
I never ate it this much until I met my husband. But like, give me a McDonald's double cheeseburger meal. Oh.
Non-corporate restaurant in Rhode Island. What's one of your favorites?
Ooh.
You don't have to say a Safe House Trap because it's not. So go ahead. You don't have to.
First, second. Oh, second would probably be.
What's a I guess standby or always a standby restaurant you and Matt want to go to for dinner? That's not corporate.
Oh, that's not corporate. Well, we just went to Sombra the other day. That was amazing. That was good.
You liked it over there?
Really good, yeah.
Want to hear a fun fact about me?
Yeah.
I used to manage that bar. I worked in that place for 21 years before it was Sombra.
Wait, what was it? Tavern?
Grill on Main.
Grill on Main.
Before Tavern on Main.
I've never been to. I
Grill
never
on
Main.
I made my bones in this neighborhood at the Grill on Main in 1997.
The bones were built.
My bones were built back then. And after 21 years, it got sold and it got closed down 21 years. I was there and I ended up at Safe House Trap 2 days later.
2 days. Walk down the road. Just application.
Actually,
by foot.
There was no application. They all called me.
Thank goodness.
And then TJ called Rob and said, "Hey, I want Mario here." And I've been here ever since.
You showed up. Yeah, they never let you leave.
I like to say that I made my bones and proved myself, and but 21 years I was in that place.
Damn.
I have not checked that out yet. And the thing is,
well, it must be kind of weird for you, though.
No, not really, because I put my past behind me. You know what I mean? Like the old days are the old days in my book. I move forward, not backwards.
Always.
But like everybody comes up to me, no matter who it is, like people I like that don't like, and they always say, "Oh, we went to Samba." I go, "How was it?" I don't know those people. There's new owners. I want them to do well.
Yeah.
In other words, like if I open up a restaurant someday, I want people to wish me well. I don't want enemies.
Well, and you're going to be the new kid on the block.
Yeah. But like everybody's like, everybody's like, all right, it's not the same. I go, obviously it's not the same because it's a fucking Mexican place.
No, absolutely.
How was it? So you liked it? I heard they did a very nice job. It looks amazing online.
So looks stunning.
I wish you went there when I worked there because
I wish I saw the other spot too because it's like I feel like it was like a staple piece.
Yeah, but I'm talking so before Sombra opened up or whatever it's called, Sober Sombra, before it opened up, the previous owner had the same thing 3 times, 3 different names. I'm talking about my original people.
Gotcha.
And it was a hot spot back in the day, and everybody thinks I don't know what it is about customers that want to come in here and badmouth places where employees used to work. I don't know if they think that it's cool. Haters are gonna hate. I get it, but like, I don't want to put my energy into a past where I got screwed over, and I didn't get screwed over technically. It happened, whatever it is, and you know what? I'm glad it happened when it did, because now I move forward. I'm in a better place than I was before I came here. You know what I mean? And these guys here, they put their heart and soul in this new place. They spent a ton of money. Good for them. I hope it works out. So I I hate when customers say, and I'm like, you're getting nowhere with me. You're not gaining points.
No.
You know what I mean? You want to gain points with me as a bartender? Leave me a good tip. That's it. And be a good person. Be a good customer.
Just be cool.
Be cool. Be cool. Very simple.
Like that.
Bad mouthing other places in the neighborhood are not going to gain points with me.
Not at all.
Because the minute you start doing that, I immediately think that like you're saying shit about me to other people.
Probably 9 out of 10 times.
What is to say they're not?
If they're talking trash about another restaurant in our bar, 9 out of 10 times they're talking trash about us at another bar. That's how it works. Haters are going to hate.
Exactly. Potatoes going to potate, you know.
Potatoes are going to potate.
You heard it here
I got to use that. I don't know when I'm going to be able to, but...
You'll find a way. It'll find you.
It will find me. So you like that place, huh?
Yeah, no, it was good, and I feel like, especially, we haven't just kind of like...
How was the hostess? Did she intimidate you?
No, actually, the girl was very attentive, and that's the thing. It's just like, give a shit that I'm here.
I actually don't know those guys. I met one of the part owners. I know one of them. I met a couple times, numerous occasions, but I actually feel like they actually have a grip on like being a serious place.
I think they're smart. Like
I think they're trying to be smart, and I think they give a shit. I think they're gonna.
Yeah, and I think it'll be a good asset to like around here.
I don't know if it's gonna work because, like I said,
nobody does.
Is a different beast.
Nobody does,
but
like
is.
exactly,
yeah.
like bad mouthing though is not gonna change them being there. You know.
I just think like those owners look like hey, we're trying to do something real here.
No,
so
and
I hope they do it. I hope they do it because
exactly.
honestly, I don't care what happened in the past in that building with my friends and me, this and that.
It's got a history.
I put, you know what I do? I put, you know what the thing about the
past? You carve your initials in the wall.
The past is behind me. That's where I look at it.
My eyes only move forward.
Excuse me.
You know, I mean, do I have some bitterness? Yes, but I don't let it control me. But I hope to do it. But I just don't like when customers like to bash other places. I mean, if this is a legit thing where they're doing something really wrong, yeah, bash. I've heard some nightmare stories about like the treatment. Mm-hmm. And maybe you've been treated badly somewhere.
Yeah.
But, like, as far as that goes, like, hey, if you're a jerk, you're a jerk.
I mean, unless you're, like, swearing at my grandma, I'm not going to, like, I'm like...
A bartender or a waiter would swear at your grandma.
Oh, she's really cool, so...
Exactly.
Jesus.
But you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm like, really, like...
And you're a tequila gal, so you probably like that place to get some good tequila drinks?
Yeah, I got a Paloma.
Oh.
Okay.
Very nice.
And it had...
You never had one before?
Yes, but it had Aperol in it, which has been my new jam. Like like an Aperol spritz, but like with a little like...
So it's tequila, Aperol, and Prosecco?
No, so it was like a...
And grapefruit juice?
Yeah.
Nice.
And lime juice, I think, or something. Yeah. But it worked well, and it was different. Yeah, and it was just like, it was nice because I feel like we were so surprised, not expecting like a nice established, and I was like, oh my God. Well, at least I didn't. He knew about it. I had
no. A friend of mine has an office upstairs, and he told me they're putting a lot of money. I'm like, good for them.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's like, yeah, like we said, like hopefully it works out. But like, honestly, I've been I'm so bad. Like I'm embarrassed to say, like I'm just been Uber Eatsing.
There's nothing wrong with that if that's your thing.
Applebees.
So
specifically Applebees.
All right, so where are you drinking then?
Honey pepper chicken.
Which one of your favorite bars in Rhode Island to hang out at? Besides the Trap.
I mean,
we know the Trap's one.
on the road. I mean, at Main Street, love Kai. Like,
the Kai bar?
Hang out with Connor.
Connor's a good dude. Love
Connor.
Awesome. Connor helped build this podcast, by the way. And we missed him on the podcast.
What the hell? He was on
Connor was when
he started it with us.
He helped us start this whole thing. Without Connor, there's no podcast.
What a jerk.
That's accurate.
He got forced out of here.
He's doing other shit.
He's busy.
He's doing other shit. He's going to college. He's doing stuff.
He's making it.
He's
busy.
No, he's
mechanical engineering guy.
Let me tell you something.
No, literally, I'm like,
he's got
rocket science.
I'm gonna say two things about Connor, and I'm gonna stop talking about him after this. Number one, he is one of the most genuine people you'll ever meet.
Valid.
Hardworking.
Yeah.
And number two, he will do, if he cares about you as a friend, he will do anything to help you. He had dinner at my mom's house with me.
What?
Oh my god!
He was trying to help. Connor was trying to set up.
You didn't get the invite, Noah. It was not a podcast.
You would have been there if you could help us. We were trying to set up surveillance cameras in my mom's house. They can do it.
I can do surveillance cameras, bro.
Well, I didn't know that, so my mom made lunch for us.
You can't set up the ring.
I've set up.
It wasn't a ring. It wasn't a ring. That was a problem. If it was a ring, it would have been easier. Yeah, my mom.
I know how to do stuff.
Connor's like, you guys eat like this all the time. Like when my mom cooks. Yeah, unfortunately, it was like 8-course meal for lunch. I'm like, what do you? Yeah. I mean, sorry, Connor. I don't know if you expect to eat like this. Don't feel obligated.
8 courses? Oh no, you must.
It was like,
a little bit of everything.
Connor. Without Connor, there's no late night sauce.
That is true.
And without Noah, there's no late night sauce.
Thank you, Noah.
I think they would survive without me. I don't know. I feel like I bring nothing to the table.
I'm a personality hire.
I'm 100%.
Mario is definitely the personality.
I'm 100% personality, nothing else.
Yeah.
I don't pretend to be anything else.
I'm just doing our best. Bless
you. You're a hairdresser in Boston. God bless you.
Boston and Providence.
Hairdresser in Boston and Providence. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this, because back in the day when I had hair, I went to a hairdresser. I'm bald. I know you guys are listeners. There's no videos.
You should probably have a video.
If you follow Tap That Glass and Late Night Sauce Instagram and TikTok, you would know I'm bald.
That's true.
But my old hairdresser, I came up with a different era. I'm a lot older than you, but like hairdressers.
She permed you.
I had a hairdresser that permed me. It was a body wave. It was a body wave, not a perm.
It was a body wave.
It was a body wave, not a full perm. Because I was shaved around the sides and the perm on top.
Yes.
That was the style in '91.
No,
that's what I did.
Now too. Yeah.
Well, I can't do it. Yeah. So I came up in the era where like you had to be loyal to your hairdresser. In other words, like if you left her, like you were the devil.
You're dead.
So I had a hairdresser for years when I was in high school, and when I had hair, and she was great. I loved her. Her name was Anna, and then she switched salons, which I don't know why they moved it. And at the time that I switched salons in the restaurant I was working at, there was another hairdresser whose family was in the restaurant business, and we're from the same neighborhood, and I decided to switch, which wasn't a big deal. I never saw the other one again.
It's a scary move.
I made the move. I literally left her because after a couple of years, she switched salons.
Sorry, Anna.
And the owner, yeah, well, Anna was great, but whatever. But I switched salons. She switched salons, and the owner of the new salon was such a douche. It was pissing me. I'll get my hair cut. He was complaining about...
It's making you mad. Like, that's so bad.
He was complaining about the staff at my restaurant, which was across the street where I worked, parking in front of his place. I was like, you got a problem with the staff parking on the street? Talk to my boss, not me. And he got pissy with me. So, at the same time that was happening, there was a female customer who cut hair that I was trying to have relations with sexually. So, I decided to go to her.
So I went
and she got pissed off at me. She got in my face and goes, I gave you a discount on your haircut.
She was giving
She goes, I can't believe you left me this and that. And then, by the way, I never had relations with the girl that I left her for. And after that...
Was this a hopeful in relations?
It was like legit. I thought she was like filthy. I was going to do some stuff, and I didn't.
Never happened.
I left her to go to a friend of... a daughter of someone I worked with, and I went with her from 1998 till 2000 and I'm doing the math in my head. 2017. I had the same hairdresser.
Yes.
Same girl. She put the fear in God in me. If I left her, she would kill me.
Oh my God!
And guess
that's
what?
Not cool.
She would. But she's also my friend, and I respected her, and I stuck with her no matter what. And
she'll get you in whenever.
She always took care of it, yeah.
Exactly. So do it in your kitchen.
Do you have that loyalty base now? Is that out there now?
Oh, yeah. So but like, also, I don't own my clients. Like, they can, and that's the thing.
This girl thought she owned me. Right. And guess what? She did. This girl owned me.
And she did.
Just like bartenders that they own their customers sometimes.
Weird.
And it doesn't work that way.
No, not at all. And it's like,
I never want to be that person that, like, cause, Noah, let me ask you this. You ever had those customers that come up to you and like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't come in. We went to the place down the street. And you're like, okay, well, good for you.
I don't care.
Yeah. Well, you can, but you can't be like, you can't be mad at that because you're gonna go somewhere.
Oh my god!
And you hear the bartenders that bitch about that? They're lame.
Yeah.
I can't believe you left me for this. No, okay, well, go do what you want to do.
Well, the thing is,
live your life exactly.
But also, like the times it's happened, they're always welcomed back with open arms. Like I'm never a person. Like sometimes though, you need a different perspective and like respect. Because I've gotten people who are like, I just want someone else to look at my hair. So it happens to everybody. Where it's like,
I mean, I was fortunate in my relationship with my old hairdresser. Because she was like one of my best friends too.
Of course.
But like at the same time, it was like she never did anything to make me want to go somewhere else.
Right.
So I'm easy. I'm a guy. And I got no hair.
But that's the thing, and it's like I feel like I'm such a like psycho where it's like I do believe in like my education and stuff. So I'm always like I don't want someone to sit down and have me be like, okay, same thing, and have them feel like I love to. Like offer ideas and stuff like that. Like it's just like I don't know, taking it like the next step.
I feel like bartenders and hairdressers are like the same kind of situation.
A lot of bartenders
without the booze.
It's afterward.
But
it's the people business. Yeah. It's in the business of people and just why are people coming to the bar? Why they want to feel better? Why are people coming to the salon?
The struggle is real. I feel like as a hairdresser and a bartender, the struggle is there.
On ourselves sometimes, which I feel like is like I'm trying to be better about, but it's like it's that separation of like okay, like your work is not like you, like how you should like if I'm doing good at work, like I shouldn't be like, oh, I'm doing good at life, like I should feel good.
What do you think about a hair salon, restaurant, bar in one?
Health code
would never work.
The hair is gonna drift into
separate floors. Separate floors.
Oh, different floor.
First floor haircut, second floor bar, third floor restaurant. Boom.
I mean,
could it work? Could it work?
I mean, I don't know. I suppose, but I mean, I feel the overhead on a fucking 3 floor, the overhead on a 3 floor.
And then wait, hear me out.
Three different concepts.
Fifth and sixth floor.
6 floors.
Exactly.
Shopping mall.
There you go. Yeah.
Boutique.
Department stores. Put a
I'll
Macy's
tell you right now.
6.
Dunkin' Donuts.
The Macy's of hair salon restaurants, all in one.
And Applebee's.
Yo, Macy's already like
they have a cafe,
does hair and shit like that too.
Well, that's JCPenney.
Oh, that's JCPenney. Ah, shit.
They still do that.
Same shit.
JCPenney has it in Rhode Island. They do.
Yeah, they do.
Luxurious.
And I knew a couple girls working at JCPenney back in the day that I would have left my hairdresser for if she wanted to kill me. If my old hairdresser would not slice my throat, I would have left her for these 2 girls. They were gorgeous.
I've been grandfathered in on the price for my barber.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I pay $15 for a haircut.
There you go.
All right.
I'm going there for like 5-6 years now, something like that.
Looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like it.
I appreciate that.
I like it.
Exactly. Yeah. I'd let you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to hide it.
It would be great right now. If we were video right now, we could have put up pictures of me with hair.
And then maybe like crop some hair on.
I wish I could crop hair on myself right now, but I can't.
You know, it is 2024. Anything is possible. Toupees are coming back.
You know what?
Hair system.
The toupees ever in?
No,
coming back.
But here's the thing: I was working a couple weeks ago, right upstairs at the trap, and this guy comes up to me like, "Hey, how are you? We'll take the drink." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hey," he goes, "I know it's a weird question, but you're in the bar. You're a bartender, right?" I go, "Yeah." He was like, "You know a lot of people, right?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Just out of curiosity, you want to get a good toupee?" And I said, "Not off the top of my head."
Not off the top of my head! Stop it! That was hook, line, sinker.
You know it. All right, close. We gotta wrap this up soon.
Oh,
so one last little scenario.
Okay. Let's do it.
So, obviously we know you love DoorDash and fast food.
I'm sorry, it's Uber Eats. I don't know why I said DoorDash.
What? Either one. Uber Eats. Neither one of us sponsoring us. Doesn't matter.
Oh, we just got a text from them. Yeah, they can hear us.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
What is one of the worst places you would ever go to eat?
What the? How's that? You're not supposed to be like shit talking.
Yeah, you just say you don't want to.
Yeah, okay, we're not shit talking. Okay. Let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase it. I'm sorry. Sorry to whoever, whatever.
Worst dining experience?
Whoever you thought about.
What would be one of the worst? A gentleman's taking you out on a first date. Mm-hmm. And you say to him, hey, you choose. He goes, where do you want to go for dinner? You're like, I don't know, you choose. What would be a bad type of food for a first date?
Oh, I'm not good with a bisque. Anywhere that I'm forced to eat.
Not biscuit. I'm talking like, the kind of food, like ethnic part of food. Is it Asian? Is it Italian?
Mexican?
Mexican on a first date is bad.
Fucking beans. What if he's not good with the beans?
You're rolling the dice.
I mean, like if you like tequila, I feel like Mexican kind of like goes hand in hand with that.
That's what I mean. It's gonna lead me there.
I know you can.
It's gonna lead me there and not get me a second date.
Okay. So no Mexican.
No, but or no, I have a specific. I don't want to put them on blast, but
don't put on blast. No,
you better not.
I'm talking about like genre of food, not restaurants. I'm sorry.
Well, like genre of food.
Oh, you said Mexican.
Wawa's. Like I don't know.
What's Wawa's?
It's a gas station.
In Florida.
Somebody asked you to Wawa's?
No, I've been with my husband to a Wawa's, and the food actually slaps. But
yeah, but it's not a date. If it's
you're
your
in
husband.
A gas station, and you can just buy alcohol there and drink
like
a tall boy and eat a fucking gas station sandwich outside.
But it's like a quality gas station.
That actually sounds like a good date.
I know.
That sounds like a good date.
I'm just saying you're at a bar having a drink.
It turns out, actually, I'm trash, and I'm just not a picky eater.
I'm just saying to you, like, you're at a bar, and like, hey, how you doing? You want a date next week? I'll take you to Wawa's. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't have I'm not a fine dine. I don't think, I'm literally a raccoon. Like, my stomach is like, I will eat whatever.
Okay.
So I might be the worst person to ask that question. Best worst place you could bring me? Like,
what's yours, Mario?
Fogo de Chao. Actually, I'm such a fucking liar.
Best worst place to go?
Best worst place. Brazilian steakhouse. Meat sweats. You're gonna die. That's it. That's my answer. Final answer.
Wait a minute. You go to Brazilian steakhouse, you get meat sweats?
I'm eating a lot of meat.
Apparently, I don't know.
I've been to a Brazilian steakhouse. I want to know.
Ayo.
That was the place. Terrible.
Wow. Okay.
That's for real.
You want to be ignored for 45 minutes and then made to feel like why you're here?
I got a story.
That's 40 minutes too long.
40 minutes wasted.
Okay. I really don't have a. I don't know any bad. I don't
like everything, huh?
I don't go to bad places.
Yeah. What about yours?
Must be nice.
How about that? For the switch.
My bad place?
Yeah. Worst place a girl could take you on a first date. Yeah.
A girl take me on the first date, or taking a girl on the first date?
Sweet green.
I don't have bad first dates. Number one. I don't take girls on bad first dates. That's how it's been.
No, yeah, a girl takes you on a bad first date.
Girls have never taken me on a bad first date, but a bad first date place.
Ooh.
No.
The 1 pound chicken parm.
Yo, that's crazy.
The fact that you know there's a 1 pound chicken parm there is a
I told you this is why I'll eat anywhere.
Okay, first off.
Nah, but they got those Andes.
We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about after we're done with the podcast. I got a chicken parm thing I'm working on.
Jesus.
So yeah. Second off, I'm gonna go with. I'm not a big fan of Chinese food on the first date.
I can see that.
I think it says a lot about
I'm a Chinese food
I don't have that.
takeout guy. I'm not a Chinese food sit down guy.
No. That makes sense.
No, I guess no. Hibachi's different. I
got shellfish out.
Pretty sure hibachi's Japanese.
Yeah, no, that's Japanese. No, I mixed it up. Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Chinese food's like 99% takeout.
Yeah,
eating in.
The restaurant's already too small, anyways. Usually,
I feel like the atmosphere is not there. I mean, I do have a dream of going to Benihana's someday.
Oh, you never been? They take your picture at the end.
Dude, really? That's
what kind
fire.
of picture?
Oh, they take a group photo of you at the hibachi table.
What?
I got one at my parents' house. We're flipping off my mom.
You flipping your mom at Benihana's?
Yeah, it's a long day.
That's a great line. something. I don't know. He flipped
my
off
album.
Mom at Benihana's?
Wow.
That's crazy.
I flipped my mom.
Where's the closest Benihana's anyway? Is
Florida.
No, there's New York.
There's gotta be
one in New York.
There's gotta be a closer one.
There's one in New York.
I don't know where it is, but
There's one in New York.
There's one in New York.
Definitely ain't Florida.
Anyway, I always wanted to go to Benihana's, never did. There's one in Scranton.
One
It's in the office.
One in Warwick Mall.
If there's a Benihana's in Warwick Mall, I would be there.
Yo, for it. The closest one is in Westbury, New York. It's 127 miles away.
That's
I
not
think
bad.
you need to fulfill
Really?
your dream.
3 hours. 3 hours away.
Wait,
I think
if
you
it's
guys need to
127
road
miles
trip.
away, that's not
I
bad.
think you guys need to road trip to take Mario to his dream.
I mean, we still haven't even a road trip to go to Arby's and like that. That's like,
Oh,
that's
God.
That's like astronomically closer.
They got there's the Arby's in Worcester.
It's astronomically closer. Yes, it's very
Not in
close.
New York.
Very close. 3 hours
They got
to
the new
Benihana
turkey
are like
sandwich
a
at
max of
Arby's.
an hour
Oh,
at
man,
Arby's,
they got the-
bro. Literally a third of the time.
I'll tell you right now, in 2025, I am going to Benihana's. I don't know who's coming with me.
Fucking better.
I know who's coming
and
with
it
me.
better be Noah taking you.
Well, I would like to have no with
Take
me.
him? That's crazy.
Maybe get an Uber. I don't know.
We can drive.
Hey, you want me to drive? That's nuts.
I'll drive
Oh,
to
I know.
Benihana's.
Call the
That's
cash
nuts.
cab.
Well, they're going to
point.
Benihana's and come back in the same day. It'd be an overnight thing, I'm assuming.
Oh, what?
What, you gonna stay a
We
night
can
now?
drive
Oh, God.
3 hours to get food.
This is a
and drive 3 hours
weekend.
back.
A
That's long
weekend
night.
deal.
Take a train or some shit.
Take a week off.
Maybe we get a hotel.
Mario's
gonna
gotta go to
The
Benihana's.
Amtrak. The Amtrak probably goes straight to
in
Westbury.
Westport. I don't believe that.
Westbury, not
Westbury.
Westport. Westport's like Mass, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Anyway, we're gonna have to wrap this up. Chloe, it was amazing having you on tonight. I hope you had a good time.
My life is made. Thank you.
Really?
Yep, bucket list item checked off. Thank you,
Really,
lads.
It's a big statement.
That's a huge statement. And you know what? I'm honored.
You should be. Thanks for taking a chance.
All of you out there, listen to the Late Night Sauce podcast on Spotify and YouTube.
Oh, it is on Spotify.
It's on Spotify
Hell
and
yeah.
YouTube.
The new ones are on Spotify. I'm working on it.
He's working on it.
All right, Noah's working on it.
And feel
TBD.
free to check out the Instagram page, Tap That Glass Tonight.
Check it.
And, Late Night Sauce. And we also have the Instagram and TikTok. And,
All the social medias.
Oh, we're trying
They're
all social medias.
influencers.
And feel free to stop by.
No Twitter though.
No discount codes to check out yet, but they're working on it.
And
Noah's working on it.
Feel free to check out our and this Saturday at the Safe House on November 16th. We are doing the full espresso martini social. We'll be serving up some pumpkin cheesecake waffle sliders, complimentary, and we have a variety of different espresso martinis for the fall season. Feel free to join us at 10 p.m. on Saturday, November 16th at the Safe House. And Chloe, we're gonna definitely get you back.
Hell yeah, I love this.
Great to have you.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Yeah, we should do a loud
Cheers.
clink on here.
Clink.
Woo! We're cheersing.